Hello, team. Welcome to Warrior Wednesday. It is May 4th. OMG. I know it's been a while. It's been a minute since I got to do these lives, and I'm excited to be back in the game and also to share some amazing things with you. So, welcome. I know it is late here on the East Coast. However, we operate on different time zones. We operate on Pacific time and also on Tokyo time. So it's all perfect. So if you're tuning on here live, give me some hearts. Let me know you're here. And when you catch the replay, be sure to comment with hashtag Encore. Let me know you were here so I can connect with you and acknowledge you for tuning in to this live. So with that being said, I wanted to share with you a few things. Hi, Gyro. Great to see you. A few things that will support you in your goals for this quarter that I got to learn over the past few weeks. As many of you know, many of us did a transformation show or competition, however you want to look at it. And I want to share some takeaways with you that will support you in your goals and what also you're creating. Hey, Brad, great to see you on here live. Yeah, it went amazing, Brad. So thank you for asking. It was so awesome. So I want to take a moment to congratulate everyone from the CKO team in North Brunswick, all across the U.S., because CKO is a franchise, national and international franchise. So everyone that competed did such an amazing job. A few people placed, a few people got recognized and acknowledged for their efforts because there was massive transformation, physical, mental, spiritual, a whole lot of things that happened. So congratulations to all our competitors, all the athletes, all the participants, and also a huge thank you to Fitness Atlantic for hosting us, and also for Mohegan Sun for hosting us as well. We had such an amazing time. It was such an amazing experience, and I'm definitely doing it again next year. And then I invite you to join us, either you, Brad, or anyone else here tuning on here live or catching the replay. I invite you to join us next year because it's going to be extraordinary. All right. So it's May 4th. So may the 4th be with you. I'm going to start there, and then I'm going to transition and share with you a few takeaways. So one thing I want to say is I have a lot of takeaways. So this is likely going to be a 2-part series because I don't want to speed through it. I actually want to go through it a little slow so that it lands for you. Okay, that's my intention. And my intention, of course, is to create value for you so you can implement a few things that you can learn from this session into what you're creating in your goals, etc. So we're in Q2, guys, and we're 1 month into the second quarter. So we have 2 more months to go. The quarter ends the end of June. And this is something I'm coaching all of my clients on as far as getting connected to goals, getting connected to where they're at, etc. Because it makes a huge difference. One thing I will say is when you declare what you want to create, it really makes a big difference. Because in my experience, people who are not willing to take a stand and say what they want and why they want to create it, that actually they're actually selling themselves short from my experience. So my invitation to you is, if you're in that space, you don't have clarity, you get to commit to something that is challenging, that gets you outside of your comfort zone, because that's the point. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to jump in and share with you a few takeaways that will support you in creating some results in your life, in your business, and what you're creating here with your goals. All right. So the first thing is attitude is everything. How you approach everything matters. So what is your attitude? How are you showing up? How are you being with yourself? How are you being with other people? All of that makes a difference. How are you playing the game really is how are you showing up in the game? So attitude is everything. So, and here's what I mean by that, because in my experience, if you're in the attitude of wanting to win and doing whatever it takes, it's a different energy than if you're in the attitude of wanting to make excuses, come up with stories, focus on limitations. These are 2 very different energies. So you get to be connected to and dialed in on the energy that you want to create, because that's your reality, obviously, right? So you want to create the reality that you want, and you want to be dialed into the energy and the intention and the attitude of which you are facilitating it. All right. So that's number 1. Secondly, gratitude goes a long way. And of course, when you're doing something outside of your comfort zone, breakdowns will happen. It really does, obviously, right? And so just being in the energy of gratitude about every little thing truly goes a long way. So being grateful, counting your blessings, being in that energy makes a difference. The other thing is you want to be in the space of being uncomfortable or being comfortable getting uncomfortable. And really being uncomfortable is where all your growth is going to happen. And also it's going to be the space where you actually are going to turn yourself inside out and see what you truly got. Because a lot of times we're not sure how we're going to handle a situation unless we're actually put in the situation. And sometimes we have a vision or we have an idea on how things will go, but it then just ends up being something different. So if you can relate to that, say, yeah, I can relate, totally get you. I've been there. That's me, because you're not alone. All right. So you want to be uncomfortable. You want to, like, even when you choose your goals and have a target that you want to make sure that it gets you way out of your comfort zone. Because I will tell you, the past few weeks have been very uncomfortable. Hence, I haven't really been on here on Facebook that much, especially with doing lives, because I was very, very focused and committed to my goals and what I was creating, and also committed to serving my clients as well, right? So it goes both ways, all right? So the other thing is you want to align yourself and surround yourself with people that will push you forward and challenge you and have you be the best version of yourself. And here's why this is important for you, because transformation never happens in isolation. It never does. So if you're committed to transforming, thinking that you're going to lone wolf it and just do it on your own, you're lying to yourself. I'm just going to tell you straight up. You're really lying to yourself. It's not going to happen. So why am I saying this? Because, I work with a team. I work with coaches. I have clients that hire me as their coach. And my intention, of course, when I'm working with clients is to get them outside of their comfort zone, push them beyond their limits, what they think they're capable of, right? And that it goes both ways, right? So what I coach my clients on, what I'm saying is I'm not going to tell you something I'm not doing personally. You know what I'm saying? So it is important to surround yourself with people that see your vision and are willing to push you and challenge you and hold you high and have you be the best person you can be and breathe the possibility in you. All right. So it's really, really critical. Also, being all in takes something, right? So being mediocre, being an amateur, dabbling in something, like dabbling is for amateurs basically, right? So if you're a dabbler or professional dabbler, you get to cut that out because professional dabbling is not going to create any massive results for you. If you want to create results, you get to be a pro and you get to commit to being a pro and you get to commit to being all in because that's going to support you in creating the result. Whatever result it is. I don't care if it's a result in business, in relationship, in health, you get to be all in. You can't be like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like that's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm being straight up. So you get to be a pro. Stop being an amateur. All right. Final thing, and I'm going to wrap it up is, and then there's going to be part 2 tomorrow. Cinco de Mayo. All right. So part 2 tomorrow. All right. So the last thing is you want to do a daily check-in on your progress. So don't wait until the end of the week. Do not wait until the end of the month to check in on how you're progressing. You have a goal. You have something that's important for you. Do daily check-ins, maybe even multiple check-ins throughout the day, depending on what the goal is, right? I encourage all my clients, and I do this myself, is doing a daily check-in. So I'm very clear on what I want to create at the first thing in the morning, and then I wrap up the day by looking at what I want to create, and just like get connected to my results and progress, right? So here's what I'm going to leave you with, okay? So your mission is what resonated with you. Share what resonated with you from this message, okay? What landed for you the most, what resonated for you, and what will you implement that will facilitate you creating results with your goals, all right? I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for tuning in. I'm coming back tomorrow for round two, Cinco de Mayo, all right? To give you more takeaways to support you with your goals and your results. Share your takeaways. Thanks for tuning in. I love you guys. I'll see you mañana. Hasta mañana. Mwah. Bye for now.